I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey! We're live.
Yes,
Hey.
we are.
Welcome to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. The phone number you want to give us a call today is 904
831-1023.
904-831-1023.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like synchronized and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm impressed.
We've
Yeah.
done this once or twice
It's been
now.
a few weeks since you've been here.
It has been.
In studio today, live, we have Miss Linnea Holiday.
Click, click, boom.
My
click, boom.
my teammate
Yes.
is
Yes.
native
Both
watercraft.
big co-hosts here today. We've got Jeff Altman and Linnea. Whenever Rick and I or either one of us are out, these two can handle this
Well,
entire
I'll tell you what,
situation.
y'all need to swap out on who's going to be here one week, and she can be here every week then.
Yeah, tell her
Yeah.
to work that out with the job, and we'll make it happen.
Right? I bet you would.
Yeah.
Man, we already got people calling in.
Oh, look at that.
Everybody wants to talk to
Wow,
Linnea.
Come on.
absolutely.
Come on.
All right, we're hoping our sound is okay. We're going to put out some information on the Kingfish tournament, the Redfish tournament today.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Oh, we got a call?
Yeah, I told you we got a call.
JJ.
Jay. Hey, buddy, go on.
Hey, big guy, how you guys doing?
Doing fine. What's up?
Not a whole lot. We was out there on a media tournament with Rick Wednesday. A good kingfish bite going on. There was plenty of bait that day. And along the beach is going to be the key. Lots of big fish.
Well, we went out. I was on the Saltwater Challenge with Captain Tim Altman, and we winded up with 4 kings, and I think the largest was just maybe almost 11. I want to say 10 and a quarter. We had 2 fish at 9.54, both the same identical weight.
Wow.
Cookie cutters.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, I mean, the size of those, we used to put bluefish that size out for bait off the pier, you know.
Exactly. That's real cookie cutters.
Yeah.
We had a 17 and a 28, almost 29. We finished third in the media tournament. But the guys that finished first and second were right there by us, so the fish are all in there.
Yeah. Where did we go? We were just off of somewhere between almost to Michler's, I guess, and we were probably 5 miles off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were even closer than that. We were about 3 miles out.
Yeah.
I tell you, the key, though, most of our fish came from the downrigger at 35 feet, so something to keep in mind. Very few fish up top at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good time out there, and
Yeah, y'all keep talking about this. I'm fishing the junior angler next Tuesday.
oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
picking
you
up all
are.
kinds of info here.
Give me a little bit more volume, please, Jeff. Yeah.
There you go. Well, what you do is hit me up, because I'm going to be fishing probably Sunday, and then maybe a couple of days during the week. And I will be out there maybe Friday, not fishing the tournament, but looking at those red snappers if we can find some.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I saw a post that Captain Tim made earlier. I think they went out at a little after midnight last night, and they limited out by 2 o'clock. They came on back in.
Yeah, not surprising at all. So, well, that was actually what I thought was going to be, but the weatherman said it was going to be stormy, and we chickened out.
Yeah, he said it was west wind like a lake out there, and
Wow.
he said everything was within 5 miles.
Yeah,
So,
there's plenty.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, listen, I won't hold you up.
All right, Jay. Appreciate it, my friend. Take care out there. Be careful
You too.
and
Thanks.
watch your
Bye.
back.
Thank you very much. And by the way, we released a video today, shark fishing behind the shrimp boats,
Right?
on Real Hazardous on YouTube. So check it out and let us know what you think.
We'll do it.
Oh, definitely going to have to look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
have a good.
All right, buddy. Be careful.
Anybody
All right.
that's never been behind the shrimp boat?
Yeah. 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 Real Hazardous. They put out a good video
Right.
and participate, quite often. And you can always see
Definitely
that
gonna have
boat
to
out
check
there.
that out.
Yeah. But I was amazed with Captain Tim Altman's boat. He's got it all decked out Wahoo Junkies material.
Cousin
Yeah,
Tim
buddy.
needs to like cook up Cousin
Oh,
Jeff
that
one
thing
day.
looked sharp, buddy. Yeah. And we had a good time. So, again, we thank him for taking him out. And we had a couple out there that are affiliated with the Fishing Connection, my assistant editor, and our let's say, our IP guy was out there with us. It would have been Danielle and Alex. And we had, so we all hooked up. We had a good time, and everything was fine. So, other than that, Linnea,
Yes, sir.
what you been doing?
Fishing.
You been fishing?
I'm fishing.
All right.
I've been fishing. Lots of topwater. You know how I am. You know how I roll. I'm in a spell right now of I have probably in the last 30 days missed and broke off or just flat lost in a fight 90% of my reds. I'm like, and I mean, I'll have a day where I'll get, 15, 20 hits and I'll like be happy if I land one. It's kind of brutal right now.
Like
It's been a brutal. It's kind of like
well,
when
I'll tell you what, as dark as you are, it looks like you've been fishing a lot lately.
I do weekends. I'm a weekend warrior. We occasionally do the Wednesday night tournament. A lot of times Steve will do it with his buddy, but his buddy's been working, so he's been unavailable. So I've stood in twice. The first time we lost the shifter throttle housing.
Ouch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right as we're coming under the bridges, heading to Clapboard, and so we had to. We were down a couple of weeks with that, and we used a little black boat and fished with a friend and stuff. But so yeah, we had to replace the cables and the housing. That was a little ordeal. So that was the first Wednesday night tournament. We were lucky enough to be able to get it to kind of wiggle and kind of grab, and we bailed on the tournament. We just stopped and went home because better to be on your trailer on the boat than 30 minutes away from the boat ramp. And it got to the point where we couldn't shift it out of gear.
Right.
So we couldn't get to neutral if we turned the motor off. So you couldn't just like fish, turn it off, power pull down and drift or anything like that because we couldn't turn the motor off because we couldn't get it in neutral.
Okay.
So, I mean, we couldn't jerry rig it any which way we could figure out. So
that's like my motor, my tilt and trim stopped working.
Oh, that's bad.
Push the button and it just clicks.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oops.
I'm going to have to do something about that.
Yeah, so then we went out.
That kept me from being able to get back to where I needed to be.
Yeah, it does. It really hurts you real bad.
Yeah, that motor hanging up, and, hitting stuff.
Yeah, it's big.
I could have lifted it up and
skinny
slid
back
right
in.
on. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I mean, I got a little Carolina skiff. That thing will float and spit.
Right, exactly. So then we did the Wednesday night tournament this week, and we went to our first spot for a trout, and we hit not one but two. We had I weighed him at weigh-in. We had a 3.41 pound trout. He was a nice, very, very nice trout, and I couldn't get a red to stay hooked up to save my soul.
Well, we will talk about that on the next segment here. Want to say hey to Jackie Olson. She's listening. Chris Larson.
Hey, Jackie.
That's
Silver
the clown
Guerrero.
woman.
What's up, Silver?
Jackie's
Alex,
into clowns.
hey,
You knew that, didn't you?
Alex wants
You'd be
me to
nice.
talk about how your daughter outfished you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, Alex,
Ouch.
we'll get to that right on
Yeah.
the next break. We're fixing to go make some
Up
money.
there.
Give
Yeah,
us a call, 904-831-1023.
I was proud of her. She did
You're
really
listening
well.
to the Gone Fishing
Really
Show
well.
here in Jacksonville on 102.3. We'll be right back.
Stand by.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there a fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793. Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Cat's Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we're back on the second segment of the show, 2 hours today, as it is every Friday.
Yep.
And in studio, as I mentioned earlier, Jeff Altman, Linnea Holiday, and myself. Rick is doing ball today. He's balling.
He's a b-baller.
He's balling.
Hope he ain't balling.
He's balling, yeah.
Hopefully his grandson will do really well.
Yeah.
Or they must be at a tournament or something.
Yeah. Let me get this out of the way real quick so we can set some things right.
Okay.
Apparently, I just got a message from my IT guy.
Uh-oh.
And he said, let's talk about how your daughter outfished you on Wednesday.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep. She did very well. I'm proud of her. That was her first king she winded up with.
It must be Alex.
Alex went first.
Guy.
Alex winded up with the first hookup. Then she went second. I went third. And then Alex went caught the fourth one. And by that time, we were only out there, 3 hours?
Wow, that's good, though.
Yeah. So, but it was, did very well. The gaff man did good. The captain of the boat did well. So, yeah, it's her first king. That was Alex's first king, too, I believe, because last year he winded up with a big old submarine.
Right.
And that tore, we're 30 minutes probably getting that. It was huge. Big jack.
Wow.
So. But anyway, I'm proud of her. She did real well. So
nice.
All right, where were we?
I was just chatting.
All right.
I was just, doing what
Now,
I do.
Hey,
are you
guess what people get to do today?
Huh.
Go catch red snapper.
Yeah. Yep. You got 4 days this season. You got 3 and then 1.
4 whole days.
Whole days.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
One fish per day per person.
Well.
We wouldn't want to, put a hurting on red snapper. I mean, there's not very many of them out there.
I heard they're really few and far between.
Yeah. So you're lucky to limit out in the first 10 minutes or so.
So.
But I'm going out tomorrow.
Are you?
Yep.
I'll be out fishing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'm going out with Jack, who's one of our club members. He's got a brand new 24-foot Robalo.
Nice.
Open fisherman.
Now, are you and Big Jim still set up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big Jim, I'm fishing the Kingfish tournament with Big Jim Pritchard from
Fat Cat.
Fat Cat,
Mobile Trailer.
Yep.
So
Nice.
we're going to be the Fat Cat American Trappers team.
Nice.
And that's one person you don't ever have to worry about going to the launch and the trailer breaking down on you.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that thing's a beast.
Yeah. So.
I got my friend Pam coming this weekend.
Oh, no.
She's going to call because I informed her that you were going to be on today, and
Yep.
she says, "Whoopee!"
She messaged me and said, "You're on today?" And I said, "Yep." And she said, "Okay, I'll try to call unless I don't have signal about 1 o'clock." I said, "Okay."
Yeah. told her about 1 o'clock or so. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we got Rick Sutherland going to call in.
Pam was talking about coming up this weekend.
She's going to be, she'll be at my house.
Okay. Because I told her, we'd fish Sunday, but I don't know.
It's not a big deal to me either way.
Yeah.
She uses me as a landing spot.
Right, yeah.
It doesn't matter, we have no formal.
I mean, so you can
fishing
take
with
her,
me or fishing with
where
me.
redfish are.
She ain't going to take you there.
As long as she doesn't want to catch one, right?
No. I mean,
all the ones where you fish break off or snap off.
No, so. I'm hoping that maybe she'll just land them instead.
Right? Yeah.
So I've been trying to work some new areas and stuff because it's gotten pretty tough in some of the areas.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone wants to play the game of we need to not protect our fisheries. I kind of call BS on it because some of the areas have gotten really badly hit.
Well, I think with all this going on, we got a lot more people out fishing now.
And a lot more people taking.
Yeah.
And or just because even if they are doing catch and release and there's a lot more people fishing, sometimes they get a little spookier after they get picked on enough times.
Yeah,
they get a little gun shy. They start putting it together. Which I appreciate everybody going out and catching and releasing. We all like that because, we all like to be able to fish.
When we left, got out there first thing in the morning. We threw a net. First net, full.
Of what?
Bogeys.
Bogeys? Oh, that's a good sign.
We said, we'll go ahead and get a few more. Threw the second one out, full.
There's some intercoastal.
Within 3.5 minutes, we had our bait and we were gone.
Nice.
They were just, the pods were just unbelievable.
The poons are coming in the intercoastal. There's both, I've seen both juvies and some big ones.
So at the end of the trip, we go ahead and empty the wells, throw them all in, look out, and we see at least a 20, 23, 25-pound snap skied out of the water on the pogies.
Nice.
Big snapper. Came right out of the water and hit those pogies.
Wow.
First ever seen that. Yeah.
Crazy stuff out there.
I know. And then we thought we saw sharks, and then Tim says, nope, they're not sharks. Them's them dolphins, them porpoises, them dolphins, them porpoises. Yeah.
Now, and y'all only ran 5 miles?
I'm going to estimate maybe we ran 48 to 53 feet.
Right.
Expected it to be a little flatter than it was. It was 1 to 3, not too bad. And what that boat looks like, so it could handle it well anyway.
1 to 3.
But we left.
So you didn't even know there was any waves?
No, it wasn't bad at all, really.
Yeah.
And we left at 11:35 from just south of Michler's and was back at the dock right at noon. So, we hit the bean bags in the back on the way back.
How comfortable was that?
A lot more comfortable than when I sat on the suicide seat a few years ago and popped my back.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to be doing that no more.
Joe was all worried about.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Don't like getting beat up.
No, man.
It ain't fun getting beat up.
That hurts.
Like you look at some of the older guys that have been offshore fishing all their lives. Mm-hmm. Their knees are wrecked.
Yeah, because using your knees as shock absorbers.
Yep.
But don't sit in that seat no more. Stay completely away from it. Mm-hmm. So other than that, we do have a redfish tournament coming up next Saturday. Is that correct?
Correct.
There is no captain's meeting, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Line's in the water at 6, as I understand it.
Okay.
Be back by 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think last year it was 3. So anybody who's
what tournament?
The redfish,
the kingfish, the redfish tournament, the Greater Jacksonville. So
are you doing boat or kayak?
Kayak.
Okay.
I was supposed to do it with the reigning champion, and who's done it 4 years in a row. So. But when I entered, I was under the assumption it was this weekend. And
no.
thinking that'd be perfect because we could do the tournament Saturday and he leaves Monday. He's going to be heading on vacay. So for 3.5 weeks for his 13th birthday.
Oh God!
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Kyle.
He's my big guy now.
He's not the little
He's
beanpole anymore, right?
He's a big beanpole.
Right, right.
Yeah.
He's now the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah, he's
Beanpole.
yeah, he's about that big around still. But yeah, he's
What about that tall?
He's about this tall, so
What's his age now?
he will be 13 on the 25th.
Nice.
13.
And I remember one
Starting
year,
to get the little gray shag going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
growing him some fur.
he's getting his peach fuzz is starting to get brown.
Nice.
And I looked at his dad and said, "You ready to teach him how to shave? Because he's coming soon."
He's getting girlfriend age.
Hey,
Oh, he has a girlfriend.
Oh.
I remember they made a award for Kyle at the Redfish tournament.
They
one
did
year.
the year before last. Kyle's redfish. He's fished it 4
Wasn't
years.
it like about
sportsman
3
kind.
years ago?
He's
They did that.
year before last, so it'll be 2 years ago.
Okay.
He's fished it 4 years in a row. The first year he got a second. The second year he got a 5th. Third year he got a 10th. And what had happened is that we try to fish local and we take our fish on fish grips, and he likes to release them alive. And this one came in alive. It was still alive. Kayak's allowed to bring him in dead.
But he was hurting.
And he was struggling. And Kyle worked on that redfish
Probably 45 minutes.
hour
and a half.
and he did. He got him to start to come around, but it was just too much stress on him at that point, and he finally keeled over. And Kyle didn't want.
He was devastated.
He did not want to stop working on that fish. Everybody was helping him, and they almost got him to thrive and be able to put him in the water, and he just didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
So he was very devastated. Last year's fish, he won last year, and last year's fish swam away happily and healthily, which is great because he was just barely under 27 inches.
Yep.
So, and he was thrilled to death.
Now, is the boss going to fish it with you?
The boss is going
Well, I guess it's a good thing
Yeah,
that
I got the boss
Kyle's
fishing
not
with
going to
me.
be there this year.
I'll
I'm
probably,
going to fish it.
Yeah. So, he was. Yeah. When I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, I got us all entered. Everything's great," because I thought it was this weekend. And
Who's some of the entries that's going in that you know of?
I really don't.
No.
Pam's going to fish it with me now because Pam's going to be taking Kyle's entry.
Pam's going to be up here next
I'm
week.
going to bring.
for it? Nice.
I begged Pam. I'm like, how about a fishing tournament? Because I don't really want to ask him for the money back, and I would be happy to, if you want to fish it,
Right.
So, that would be awesome. And so she took me up on it.
Oh, hold on. Just got a text here. It's from Pam. Tell Linnea I will be there at her house all week.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Not a problem.
Absolutely.
Plenty of room.
Yep. Well, no, I got my house is pretty nice right
Where's
now.
Pam at right now? Why isn't she already up here? Then she could.
She might. I
He's sitting
think
around.
my understanding was I think she was going fishing, and then I'll see her after fishing, but I'm not positive.
Oh, yeah. She might be hanging around home, isn't she, this weekend?
No, she's coming. She's
She's coming here,
Yeah.
but as far as today.
Yeah.
So
I
she
don't
said
know if
she
she's
might not
working.
be in range, so she's out on the water again today.
She's either fishing or she's.
I think she makes her income on the water. 904-831-1023, 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all stand by. We are streaming live. Give us a shout. Let us know the sound's doing okay. Let us know if the picture's all right. And we will return
And
shortly.
call and chat.
Yeah, call and chat. Let us know what's going on out there. Hold tight.
You can't seem to get away from the bad news, so here's some good news for a change.
Brian is 7 years old and he loves to read stories and share his favorite books with others. He knows how much he misses story time, and he didn't want other kids to miss out too. He started a Facebook group called Brian's Book Corner, where he reads his favorite books. What's really cool is that kids aren't the only ones that love his videos. Adults and even his own grandma are tuning in to watch him read his favorite books. Now that's good news.
These are unique times, and Jacksonville.radio is standing with you. We provide local, family-friendly radio across multiple formats and frequencies with a diverse and loyal audience. Let us help get your message and your marketing into our communities. Call Jax.radio today so we can discuss how we can help your business. Let us help you get the right message in front of the right audience at the right time. Call 904-74-RIGHT. That's 904-74-7448.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
I can give you a brand new kitchen in days, not weeks, not months. Hi, I'm Jeff Martin from Martin Appliance and Greystone Kitchens with my secret formula for your new kitchen. Quick and easy and economical. 90% of new cabinets today are painted. Modern colors, crisp and clean. 90% of new countertops are granite or quartz. Impeccably stylish, incredibly functional. Our secret? We swap your counters and refinish your cabinets to the color of your choice at a fraction of the cost. None of the hassle and done in days. Call Greystone Kitchens at 213-9100 for your secret solution. Come see us on Phillips Highway across from Regal Cinema. That's Greystone Kitchens and Martin Appliance. New kitchen, new appliances. And if you want new cabinets, I can do that too. I'm a licensed contractor, for crying out loud. Florida State License CGC 1526479.
What you see is what you get. Martin Appliance Family.
Z, the founder at Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant on 103rd Street, would like you to stop by 7 days a week for takeout or drive-through from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant has almost a dozen flavors of wings and 30 shrimp for just $9.99. Don't forget the original Kronos gyros, oysters, the original chicken sandwich, and more. Discounts for military, first responders, and school employees. You've tried the rest, now try Z Best Original Tunis Restaurant, 7400 103rd Street.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialists on Merrill Road, where you get the work done right the first time by the experts. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. Our techs can service all makes and models, and we provide a nationwide warranty, so you have the peace of mind knowing we solve your transmission troubles fairly and honestly and guaranteed nationwide. Call us at Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road, where quality counts. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we have returned, and I'm going to run this schedule down real quick. It's a big week. All right, Wednesday, which was 3 days ago,
something like that.
Yeah, that was media day. That's done and gone. Monday, the 13th, tournament week opens.
Da-da-dun.
All right, 6:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. is the Champions Bash tournament. 12 noon is weigh-in opens. 12 to 6, side open. You got boutique, food, exhibitors, Liar's Tent. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the GT, the final junior, the angler registration and bag pickup.
And this is what day again?
This
Monday?
is Monday,
The 13th.
the 13th, from 10 to 6.
So you have to be out there no later than that.
Okay. Tuesday the 14th, the Junior Angler Offshore Tournament, 7:30 a.m. checkout and fishing begins. 9:30 to 11:30 is the Junior Angler Dock Tournament. That's been postponed.
Yes.
Okay.
The dock tournament?
Yes.
I got you.
All right. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the GT registration continues. 12 to 6 is site open, boutique, exhibitors, food, Liars tent. They got Liars, a lot of Liars tent. Big old tent this year.
Oh, yeah.
Huge tent.
That'll fit 60 people.
12 o'clock p.m. Junior Angler Offshore weigh-in opens, and 3:30 p.m. the Junior Angler Offshore fishing ends.
This is Tuesday?
This is Tuesday the 14th.
Okay. So now we're into Wednesday.
Now we're at Wednesday.
They have to be in by 3 o'clock?
By 3:30 p.m. fishing ends. Okay. Wednesday.
Well, that doesn't make
fishing
sense.
ends, or that's when they
I'm
close?
going right off the schedule here, and it's just got 3:30 p.m. Junior Angler Offshore fishing ends. It doesn't say weigh-in ends.
Yeah, that's
the big question. So if you're a junior angler, you might want to call and ask.
Yeah, just to
Or
clarify.
a parent of a junior angler.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm asking. This
Yeah, because you got that going
Anyone
on.
out there
Gavin
that
going.
knows absolutely for sure, give us a shout. Let us know. Wednesday the 15th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., the final registration and bag pickup. Okay, so if you don't get it, on
Monday.
On Monday,
You
then
have Wednesday.
You get a Wednesday.
But that's
but
it.
if you're fishing the junior angler, you
well,
better have it by Monday.
Monday is
Right.
when you have to be entered and bag pickup on Monday for
correct.
junior.
Yep, that's junior angler registration and bag pickup on Monday from 10 to 6.
Wednesday is all the other
Correct.
venues.
All right, Thursday, the 16th.
That's the day after Wednesday.
The
The
day after
GT,
Wednesday.
which is the general tournament, day one fishing, 6:30 a.m. checkout and fishing begins. 1 o'clock p.m. weigh-in opens at 1. 1 to 7 p.m. side open, boutique, exhibitors, food, and that big old Liars tent. And 5:30 p.m. is fishing ends. Be clear of check-in boat, two-way fish.
So I'm wondering if that 3:30 is when if they get the 5:30 for you guys for general tournament, then probably that 3:30 is to be clear maybe the boat also for the juniors. Then, fishing ends, be clear of the check-in boat. But it's you got to ask and find out.
That's possible. We do have a call coming in.
Yay!
All right, Tay. Oh, it's Tay. Taylor.
Hey, Tay.
Hey, boy.
Hey, Tay Tay.
I heard that Tony Eden caught a mess of big old fish in 3 hours on those extinct red snappers.
Right?
Well,
I'm
I was
sure.
thinking if you can go out in 3 hours and get your limit and come back in offshore, then there must be a lot of fish out there, right?
Oh, there's a lot of fish out there.
No, they
buddy.
just got lucky.
Yeah.
I see a Jim calling in, so
Yeah.
might be Jim Super,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know about getting lucky. I mean, I've seen Jimmy later. He caught some nice big ones. A lot of people get big ones, but I guess we only got a 4-day season this year.
Well, 4 days better than 3.
Better than
Yeah,
none.
better than 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Better than a match, right?
Absolutely, buddy.
Anything
got
else?
it, man.
Anything else, Tay? We got other callers.
Oh, that's it. Gotta get back.
We've lost them.
Second.
We don't have the other caller.
So are you
anything
going to
else?
fish the tournament? He's gone.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, well, we lost everybody.
All right. All right, let's begin here with
Oh,
Friday.
now we got a call coming in.
All
Yeah.
right.
hold on.
Well,
Hang on, hold the phones.
We're
You let me
holding.
know
He's
when it's
picking it
ready.
up.
I will.
Friday the 17th, the general tournament, day 2 fishing, and we'll proceed with that as soon as we go with,
Whoever's on the line.
I see a Jim.
I see a Jim.
Jim. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Hey.
how y'all doing?
It's
We're great.
Mr. Super.
Yep.
I was watching you on the Facebook page there and saw you were talking about the Kingfish tournament. I had a couple of questions,
Yes, sir.
so I figured I would enlighten you guys.
That, oh boy, that's
That's
what we want to
awesome.
hear.
Woohoo.
What was the first question?
First question is when do the juniors have to be back in to weigh in on Tuesday?
They have to be at the checkout boat or the check-in boat at 3:30.
3:30.
Okay.
So we were
And the
correct.
weigh-in just continues until they're over. I mean, if we got
Okay.
a line, they'll go till as long as they're past that check-in boat at 3:30.
Awesome.
Okay.
So So we were correct on our assumption on that when we got into the Thursday part.
Now, what is the spot of the check-in boat, Jim?
It's at marker 10, right out off the North Jetties.
Okay.
At marker 10.
Okay.
As you're coming in, you have to come into Mayport. Made a lot of changes this year. They can go out anywhere. Even the juniors this year can go out any inlet they want. Well, any of the three: Fernandina, Mayport, or St. Augustine. That's a change for this year, and we don't have a checkout boat. They just go out. They can't go out into the Atlantic Ocean for juniors until 7, and then at 5 o'clock for the high roller and the champions on Monday, and then 5 o'clock for the general tournament on Thursday and Friday.
Gotcha.
They just go and fish. Now they can go out at 5 o'clock, and they can. Only thing they can do is they can go for pogies and all, but they can't.
Lines in the water.
Start fishing for kings until 6:30.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that's considered safe light now, I guess, more or less.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, 5 o'clock is dark.
Yeah. No, I'm talking when you said 6:30. Yeah.
Well, that's
6:30 is fishing time.
Yeah.
Awesome. And on the kayak and the boat, it's lines in the water 6 a.m., correct?
Right.
And be back at weigh-in by 2.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, 2, not 2:30.
And that's a different time. This year we're going with the last Saturday of the week instead of the start of the tournament. We're going to go the same day as the award ceremony.
Yeah,
because of the snapper season.
Poor Kyle. I didn't realize that when I entered him, and I sent him on vacation, and he's leaving Monday the 13th. And he was.
Well, you need to get him back because he's our champion.
I know. He was devastated. He was like, "Oh my God, I've done this 4 years in a row, and I won last year."
Yeah. Hey, I'll never forget that resuscitation period that we tried to save that poor redfish for him. I'll never forget that. He was so.
He was so upset.
So hard.
Oh, he cried over that fish. It just broke his heart.
Yeah.
Wow.
True little sportsman.
He is. He tried real hard. They gave him a sportsman award that year. It was so
Jim,
nice of everybody.
The redfish there, though, I tell you, for the people that are going to be fishing the regular tournament and the junior tournament, and then get up at whenever to go fish out of a kayak Saturday morning, that's going to be rough, man.
You could always not play.
You got the rest of the year to rest.
Yep. You can rest when you're dead.
Unlike you, right?
That's my retirement program.
Yeah.
Death.
I do want to throw a big thank you out to you and the staff of everybody that was involved Wednesday. We really had a great time out there, and it turned out it sure was. It sure was, buddy. And I think all the big ones were right off the beach. More or less.
Yeah.
What was the largest? 32? Was it 32?
Yep, 32.
32, yeah. And I think the 4 that we caught might have equaled up to almost 32. We had 2 9s, a 10, that's 20. We had 26 total, more or less. But, we had a great time.
At least you got to tighten some lines.
Yes, sir. Yep. And everybody on boat got a king, so we were happy with that. But other than
yesterday the firemen had a old school beach tournament that they put on, and all the bunch of kings were caught, big ones. Matter of fact, I think Roger Walker won that tournament yesterday with like a 42-pounder or something.
Jeez. There goes Walker.
I have one last question if you'll hold for us until after the break.
Yeah, can you hold for just a second?
I will.
All right, Jim, appreciate it. Captain Jim Suberg's going to stand by. We're going to take a quick break, 904-831-1023, listening to The Gone Fishing Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville. Stand by. We'll be right back with Captain Jim.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
Do you have a boat? Then you need to know Shark Attack, a mobile marine service licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereos, water and waste systems, as well as complete or partial rewires. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspections. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709. And receive $50 off your first service call.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we are back. We've
Yes,
got
we are.
Captain Jim Suber on the line.
We have lots of questions.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Jim.
go ahead, Linnea. Knock it out.
All right, so the question number one is we had a question that somebody wanted to know whether they could use a canoe as opposed to a
Alan
kayak
and Mindy Merritt want to know if a wife and husband can fish out of a canoe
together.
Yes, as long as it's paddle.
Okay,
Yes.
and so the next question was making sure to clarify it has to be a non-motorized, a paddleboard, kayak, canoe kind of thing, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So that hopefully answers all those questions. Kayakers can bring their fish in dead, correct?
For the weight.
For the weight, yes.
If they want to participate, see, the spots part of it is a combination of whoever wants to be in the spots.
Correct.
So you get the same penalty as a big boat if you want to play in the spot game.
What's the penalty on a spot game?
One spot, I believe.
Okay, and it requires a separate entry, correct?
No, you can decide when you get there.
Okay, but it doesn't require a separate entry fee to be paid for the spots? I think it has in the past, that's why I asked.
No, you have to declare. As far as the kayaks, we've always gone by weight only.
Correct.
So you have a choice. But when we made the kayaks be able to declare spots or weight, and just like the big boats, when you come in with your fish, then you would tell us that you want to do spots or you want to do weight.
Oh,
gotcha.
One or the other.
I get it. Because same way the boats do when they come in, they're going, I gotta fish. I'm gonna weigh for spots. You don't get to enter them in weight.
So we can't bring in two fish. You can only bring in one fish.
Okay.
And you have to declare whether it's spots or wait.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, I understand now. I get it. Good. Okay. Well, hopefully that answers everybody's questions that are interested.
That's it? That's all you had?
I think so. It was just a few things to clarify, to encourage people. This is, my son was, he's 12 now. He was actually 11 last year when he fished it. He won it last year. So this is me encouraging everybody to go out there and have a great time and just enter. This is a fun tournament. He's done it 4 years in a row. So.
Yeah, we when we added the redfish tournament, we started our new philosophy at that time of let's make it as simple as we can, as easy as we can, and we're hoping that the fishermen want to be fair with each other because you're not really cheating the tournament. You're cheating your fellow fishermen if you don't want to do the right thing. So, but everybody's been great every year. Last year we had a little bit of a question about the spots issue, so we took that back and thought about it and considered the issue and decided, well, there's really no reason why, a kayaker, if he wants to say that he wants to be in the spot side, he has to play the same game. But so it's a fun tournament. It's an easy tournament. It's a quick tournament. And I'm coming into Jim King right now, and the red snapper must be on fire because this place is packed.
Wow. I saw the photo of the trailers this morning.
Yeah, we got new boat ramp cams, usboatramps.com that you can go on, and also there's an app on the smartphones, and you can actually go to your favorite boat ramp and see what it looks like before you go. And it's a new little concept that we've contracted with the company, and they're doing a great job so far. We're really excited about this new program.
And where else are you going to put the cams?
We got them at Mayport now.
Right.
We got them at Jim King at Sisters Creek. Palms will be put in either today or Monday or Tuesday. That's next, and then we're going to Mandarin Boat Ramp next after that, and then we've got a full schedule where most of the ramps will have at least one.
Nice.
And we're going to put them in Metro Marina, and we're working on putting them at Hannah Park on Beach Cam where you can see what the beach looks like. And we try to put them at the poles there. And
no, that'd be awesome at the poles.
Yeah, we got to figure out how we're going to mount them at the poles there because but we'll see. We're working on that part of it, but we are going to put them there where you'll be able to see what the beachfront looks like and offshore a little bit. It'll be pointing out into the ocean. So we're excited about it.
Man, that's good stuff right there, Jim.
Hey, Jim, will you tell everybody when and where they can enter boat or the kayak division for the redfish tournament?
You can come to the site now. We're open every day. You'll be able to register all the way up till the night before when we close on Friday night to enter the redfish. You'll be able to enter the general tournament through Wednesday night, and you'll be able to enter the high roller. Right now, we got about we're hitting close to 30 people that's going to be in that high roller, where you win $10,000 and a Rolex watch. And if you're any kind of kingfish fisherman, you can't be left on the beach. You can't look at the dock and watch your friends come in without being a part of that. So you need to get signed up for that because that's a big hit. And we've got a lot of other things too that we're doing. We're going to allow you to sign up through Sunday on that particular tournament. Then we're doing anybody that's ever won a championship, whether it's aggregate, 23 and under, small engine, or the general largest fish of the tournament. You can enter the champions tournament for $100, and that's going to be 100% payout to those guys that fish, and they're going to be fishing with the high roller tournament. So that's a one-time. You'll be able to say you won it because that's the only time we're ever going to do that 40th anniversary tournament. So it's a pretty big deal.
More money,
we're excited about
more money, more money.
Yep. And Jim, what time can we pick up the captain's
Anytime.
bags till?
We're open every day. I think they stay until 4 every day.
Okay.
But if you call us and you need to wait a little bit later, we'll hang around if we have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'd be there when they're going to be there.
Because Jeff's always on time, Jim.
I don't want to inconvenience anybody.
Jeff's always on time, so he'll be there.
One thing we're not going to do, we're not going to have a captain's meeting on any of our tournaments.
Right.
So when you pick up your bags, we're going to give you the written rules, and we're available when you come in. Any of our rules committee or the tournament chairman, Glenn Morningstar, this year, that one of them are available to answer any questions. And plus, anybody that has any questions, it's your responsibility to let us know what your question is so we can straighten it out and make sure that you're clear, because we don't want...
You don't want the three famous words, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mistake, I'll get confusing and stuff. There's a lot going on, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of tournaments, a lot of things, and we're giving out over $300,000 worth of prizes and money this year.
Wow.
So it's.
I hope to get a little bit of that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jim,
I hope both of you get a little bit of it.
We want to thank you again, my friend, for all the info and the hard work that you and the whole crew down there is doing. And my gal Rosemarie, she's just nonstop as well too. So it's unbelievable.
She's full speed ahead.
Yes, she is. All right, guys.
We appreciate you guys for supporting us.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
The opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thanks a bunch. All right,
Thank
Captain
you,
Jim
Jim.
Suber, and he is the chairman.
Yep. Chairman of the board.
Hey, I want to say hey to Brendan Barrett, my nephew. He's up in the Macon area.
Okay.
He's watching.
Making bacon.
Yeah.
All right.
We got Pam Ham.
We got. Well, I know who that is.
I
That's
know.
813 area code. That would be.
My friend Pam.
That would be that
Girlfriend.
Pam chick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pamela.
How are you doing?
Hey, baby.
Hey, Sunshine.
Hey, I'm sorry. I probably called in early. I'm sorry. I didn't know if my phone worked, so I just took a chance.
Yes,
And
it does.
I'm in a spot where it actually works.
Yay!
Well, let's hope it works, because we're going to hit a break in another minute or two. So we're going to hold you over to it. But anyway, go ahead with what you got.
Okay, I ran into a friend of ours. I ran into Bart Swab today.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, he has two clients with him. I think he got like a 29-inch trout.
Woohoo!
And his clients, are teenagers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they both got a red. We're all fishing arties. I'm here in the middle of this grass.
You must be at the pond.
I'm not seeing where I am because
This isn't the same Bart with the surf anglers, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. Bart Schwab. My buddy, Mr. Snooktopia.
Okay.
You let her finish.
Yeah.
Why you? It's part of the game.
I know.
Between them. But it's been great. And what's worked is a chartreuse. He was fishing a root beer with a chartreuse tail. I'm fishing a fluke or a bait that is chartreuse yellow.
Nice.
And got all my redfish on that.
Awesome.
Do you have all your redfish for the tournament yet?
No, I only got two little ones.
You're going to have to get some big ones.
Exactly. I tell you, that's the music that tells you to hush up.
Yeah. Linnea said for you to bring your PJs, because there's going to be pillow fights and everything at the house. All right.
We'll talk to you.
Stand by, baby. We'll get you on the other side. Hold tight. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Fishin'. The Gone Fishing
Show. And they ain't no
Fishin'
G in fishing.
Ain't no G in that word. No, sir.
Never.
All right. Stand by. Hold tight. Be right back.
I've always wanted to learn another language, but every time I try, it never sticks. So I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and it starts with simple words and phrases, and soon you're putting those words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. The app is really smart. It actually keeps track of the words I'm struggling with so I can practice them and get better. I chose Babbel because it was created by real language teachers. They built it around real life, how people actually communicate, and what they care about. I can't wait to use my new language skills in the real world. Dos cervezas, por favor.
With Babbel, get conversational in Spanish, French, German, and more. It just takes 10 to 15 minutes a day. Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
Heading out to Heckscher Drive to fish? Then there's only one bait and tackle stop for you, and that's Browns Creek Fish Camp. They're located at 5212 Heckscher Drive and have everything you need for a complete day on the water. Run out of bait while fishing? Well, Browns Creek Fish Camp is one of the few locations where you can pull your boat in and restock your bait supply. No boat? No worry. Browns has the finest docks to fish on, so you need to give those folks a call at 757-1600. A big supporter of the Recreational Fishing Alliance, Browns Fish Camp, 757-1600. When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business, and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847. No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area. And that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today. Or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422. Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue.
Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we have returned, and we have on the line a professional kayak angler by the name of Pam Worth. She's down there.
I don't know.
She's
down there in the water.
She's down there in the water again.
My sister from another mister.
This year, Linnea's been kicking my butt.
No.
Yep. Where you at right now, babe? In Tampa?
In the water, in the weeds.
Yeah, in the weeds.
Water and the grass.
She was in the mangrove. Last week she was in the mangroves.
You're in the St. Augustine area if you're hanging with Bart.
Yes, I am.
Somewhere,
yes, I am.
Somewhere around that area.
Okay.
Yeah. So, this looks like an area that you would flip for bass.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I want to tell you, I should be flipping for bass right now. I did pull 2 reds out of here. You just have to keep watching the tree, not the trees.
Is there a school anywhere close by? A big white school? Yep.
I haven't seen any schools.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not.
I've seen some schools of mullet. Does that count?
No, I'm talking about a big school right off the road there. Am I close?
Yeah, you're not. She's not going to tell you. You can stop guessing.
I'm trying.
You can stop guessing.
All right.
Professional courtesy.
Yes.
Well, Pam, if you follow Bart around, you'll find a snook.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you got just under 30 at 29, and not him, one of the kids. He's got 2 teenagers with him.
Nice.
And on a paddle tail, one of the kids got a 29 trout.
That's awesome.
I know. I'm so excited for him.
That's a beautiful trout.
Actually, what?
A beautiful trout.
Yes, amazing. So I'm hanging with you this weekend, lady.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to it.
So, see? And it's like, I won't say where we're going with you.
Yeah, I know. I that's why I'm like, shush, just stop asking her. She's not going to tell you.
No, because then you're going to ask me where I'm fishing tomorrow, and I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to get in my car and follow Linnea and Steve. That's where I'm going.
Yep.
Let's say, I know, but I'm not going to say anything.
You don't know.
Okay.
She's going to Cruise Ship Creek.
Cruise Ship Creek.
Yeah, that's it.
Cruise Ship Creek. It's off of off that
Duns.
Off of
Go over
Duns.
to Duns.
Is it Duns?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Duns.
Yep, Duns.
We're done?
First right. Duns, first right.
Dun,
You're in
dun, dun, dun.
You get to go out there and you watch pickup trucks get stuck and drive out in the river and stuff.
That wasn't a pickup truck. Wasn't that?
Was that a car?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
What an idiot. I'd never figured out how he went that way and then the car was turned like he was coming back. I couldn't figure that part out.
You've got to tell me what happened. You've got to tell me what happened there.
Oh, just an idiot in the car.
Because she knows what I've taken her there before, so she knows what you're talking about. Where you launch under the bridge there.
Yeah.
And so the guy apparently drove out.
Yeah, Pam, this guy went left like he was heading towards that creek and made it past the first little cut and then
was
like stuck on the way back.
Yeah.
Where they, I have no idea.
Was alcohol involved?
Or the needles.
Most likely.
I want to tell you. Now that's a drastic way to try to catch fish.
Yeah, it is. a little obscene.
Yeah.
And it's really
I'm not walking through that.
It's Sandy right over there.
Well, imagine making that call to Geico or whoever it was.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, right before the Coast Guard station, where the poles are over there, it's a big flounder area, but if, everybody pulls down on the beach right there, but if you keep going left,
okay, yeah,
you will be stuck for a long time.
Yeah.
I had a guy one day was over there. He goes, "Hey, will you come help me?" I looked out. I said, "No, I ain't gonna do it because it ain't gonna happen." I said, "Just go call the tow truck now."
Oh, there you go.
Gosh.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna dig his way out.
Nope.
Just go. I don't think so, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few areas that are like that.
Yeah.
So I hear your snapper season open today.
Yep. I guess it's complete chaos down at Jim King Boat Ramp.
Yes,
also pure chaos at all of them.
I passed one boat ramp, and it was crazy. It was a mile. I kid you not. It was a mile of parked trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
With trailers.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how you compare it.
You don't?
Halloween? It's like Halloween with a brand new candy line that came out or something,
Right? And everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it.
But there are some snapper out there, and they are being caught, and it is,
as we speak,
and it is a fantastic fish. So
I hope I get a grouper. I want to get a big grouper.
Well, now you have several species of grouper. Which one do you prefer?
The one you can eat.
Scamp.
Scamp, okay.
I love scamp grouper, but I would like to get a bigger grouper. But I don't want a Jewfish.
I caught a Goliath once.
I don't want.
He was 472 pounds, and I put him in my trunk and brought him home and put him in my sink.
Right.
And kept water running on him.
How long did it take?
Took a picture of it, and I put it back in my trunk, and I brought it back to the water, and I released him. He swam away and said, "Thanks."
That was nice.
There's no way.
That was nice of you.
Oh, Lord.
Joe's having another one of his little delusional...
I was waiting for y'all to say, well, how did you pick him up if he's 450?
I didn't want to even get started on that part.
I
was too busy listening to the story. We lost Pam.
That would have been one of those Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds moments.
Yeah.
You guys.
Go ask Alice.
Right.
All right, well... I guess we lost Pam. I don't know if she'll give us a shout back or not, but if she does, we still got a few minutes with her.
Yeah. She didn't want to listen to you guys talk about snapper.
Oh, I know.
She's the one that brought it up.
Yeah, it was her site. Her. You asked her for a report. She was reporting.
There wasn't a little kid.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the schedule here. We'll finish it off. I think we left off with Friday the 17th was the general tournament, day 2 fishing. 6:30 a.m. is checkout, and fishing continues. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. site opens, boutique, exhibitors, food, liars, tent. 1 o'clock p.m. weigh-in opens, and 5:30 p.m. as fishing ends. Be clear of check-in boat to weigh fish. 6 o'clock p.m. to end of weigh-in. All right. Saturday, redfish tournament.
Yep.
Okay. Safe Light. Redfish fishing starts at Safe Light. Okay. 9 a.m.
It lines in the water 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Okay.
So
9 o'clock.
Boats and kayaks.
9 o'clock a.m. is redfish weigh-in opens. So if you get out there
to be back by
at 9,
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be worn out. Yeah.
yeah, and then you're a nervous wreck for 3, 4, 5 hours.
No, I'd be
I'm
asleep.
gonna go up and take a nap.
I'll be asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, positively.
2 o'clock redfish ends. Close of weigh-in at
You
2
must
p.m.
be at the boat ramp at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
If you're bringing them in on a kayak, they can be dead.
Yeah. At
You must
2
be
a.m.
there, or 2 a.m., 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Sorry.
2 p.m., yep.
And then if you're hitting boat, obviously, they need to be alive. And you heard the announcement. If you are wanting to fish the kayak and you want to do the spots, you have to declare it at weigh-in. You'll lose a spot for it being dead.
But if your fish is dead and you're going by weight, you're okay.
You're okay.
There's
So-
no penalty,
Yes.
dead weight penalty.
But that is, and with the boats, they don't get to enter both. They either enter weight or they enter spots. So it's they're making it an even deal that way. And you have to declare it your weigh-in if you're entering spots
Isn't
or
it
you're entering weight.
artificial only?
In the kayak,
Yeah.
the kayak is not artificial only.
No? Okay.
No. It's that's why I'm like saying this is a great tournament.
Oh, so I can throw a crab out
and a top water.
Put a bell on my rod and take a nap till I hear the bell. Okay,
Correct.
gotcha.
So this is a great this is a great all around tournament if you want to fish the kayak because it's wide open. I mean, you can fish hardies, you can fish bait. You know, it's family friendly. You know, my junior has competed 4 years in a row and he's placed at top 10 4 times. You know. And it's he does well. He he has to work at it, but this is not difficult in the sense that
It's not the Wednesday night tournament.
It's not the Wednesday night tournament. It's it's not cutthroat or anything like that. It really truly is a fun tournament all the way around to do. So
really
I
is.
really encourage anybody who's waffling at this moment in time and it doesn't have anything to do next weekend. If you want to enter your first tournament, this would be a good place to start.
All right, Saturday the 18th, 4 o'clock p.m. Awards ceremonies begin at 4 o'clock. Lost my screen.
Yep. You went
Junior Angler Awards, Redfish Awards, Champion Awards, General Tournament Awards.
That's what I want to be in.
Awards?
Yeah.
Okay.
The general tournament.
During awards, Nosara, Costa Rica trip drawing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And during the awards also, Shimano rods and reels drawing. So, these are great prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
it's always been,
I'm getting shown the finger.
Yeah.
One finger.
what's one finger for?
Yeah. He's got issues with that finger.
Is that
don't
going
he?
on break? Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I was like, because I didn't see a phone call.
Yeah, but I believe our next one to touch bases with us will be Mr. Rick Sutherland, and he'll call in about 1:30ish.
Yep.
Okay.
So
if anybody else has any questions about anything, any of the tournaments, coming up,
904
anything like that,
831-1023.
Yep.
We've got information galore in here. We got Linnea and Jeff. They're both going to fish the tournaments.
Yep. I do Florida Lure Anglers. I do IFA Kayak. I'm going to do the Kingfish. I do, different venues.
Yep.
So.
All right.
Same here.
And I play against the boys. And I like to play against the boys. So.
And I'll be at the shop Saturday working my fanny off. So 904-831-1023. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. We have Linnea Holiday and Jeff Altman, co-hosts of the Gone Fishing Show, both in the studio today. Rick is balling, and we will be right back. Stand by.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got Bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there of fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit DownSouthLures.com. That's DownSouthLures.com. You've been wanting a reputable trolling motor shop in the beaches area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just one block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's intracoastal waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the intracoastal waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Okay, we are back, and in studio, Linnea Holiday, co-host, Jeff Altman, co-host, and myself are in studio. Rick is out doing baseball with his grandkids.
Yep,
that's where he is right now.
I think the abbreviation is they call it as b-ball.
Yeah, b-ball.
No, that's basketball.
B-ball, ball, and
b-ball. That'd be basketball.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what they called it. They called it b-ball in my day. So
yeah, but or the typical word would be baseball.
Baseball.
I don't know. When I was coaching, it's like, okay, we're going to play ball. Let's go.
Yeah,
yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Yep.
God, those were the days.
Yep. And then a lot of times, when you were younger and you were, playing baseball and you would lose, some of them would go in the corner and start bawling,
Oh.
Because they were just sad and angry. And, yeah.
I was a good sport.
But nowadays, everybody
harder.
wins. So.
No, I was a good sport. I just practiced harder.
904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. If you want to give us a shout, do it now, because we have a guy that lives in Central Florida. He's got a sparkly boat, and he is a bass.
I was going to say,
can we call him a champion now?
No.
He's not champion status yet.
No, but
he's a tournament winner.
Yeah. He's like one of the top.
He's on the circuit.
He's in the top 20 or something.
Yeah. That would be
He's
Mr.
in
Rick
the
Sutherland.
top 3 for us.
Yeah. He is a bass man. He hits all the lakes down in Central Florida. He's out of Louisiana.
I was called that once. Oh wait, never mind.
No, that was something else. Yeah. So, all right, getting to this weekend, you and the Queen are going to go out.
Mm-hmm.
And what you going to target?
Redfish.
Okay.
I mean, it's always
Pam's in an online tournament.
Redfish is always what I always target. I mean, trout. Honestly, trout and flounder are a bycatch for me because, well, they're.
I mean, how often does flounder hit a topwater? You know.
Well, I got one picture of one.
I remember you caught one over in Browns Creek one time.
Yep, I did.
Yep,
I plastic.
I remember that one too.
I was with a vet, and I said, throw right in there. And he's like, and he goes, well, I was going to throw here. I said, okay, well, fine. So I went, boom.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah, he was chasing bait in the grass. It was the craziest thing. I was just, I mean, I knew something was chasing something, but I didn't think it was a flounder. I was kind of thinking red or a trout maybe.
What's the tides going to be in the morning?
I have no idea. I didn't even look. It was low at like 6:30 on Wednesday night. So
3 hours.
Yeah.
All righty. Tomorrow, Mayport tides tomorrow. Looks like a high at 1:38 a.m., a low tide at 7:50 a.m.
So low in the morning.
Yeah. Is low, and
so
then your high tide is
fish all the
going to be
incoming.
2:07, and that's at Mayport.
That's Mayport, and add an hour and a half further on in. So anywhere,
So the Arlington area tomorrow looks like low tide at 9:13 a.m., high tide at 2:52.
Are we going to?
That'll be about.
Are we finally
Arlington
getting to a positive low again? See,
it was a
0.7. It was a zero. It was a 0 on Wednesday, so I figured, and it was coming. It was going from a negative to a positive low.
Yeah,
so
and the high is going to be a 1.7, so not too bad.
And you're still a native girl?
Oh heck yeah!
Okay.
You know what I wrote? You know
native
what
till I die.
I still run my original kayak that I got. I haven't changed it out. I haven't upgraded. I haven't done nothing to it. Yeah, the dirty blue girl and I go out and get more dirty.
Yep.
Well, I like it.
You don't take it home and buff it and wash it and clean it and.
I hose it down occasionally, and every once in a while I get some soap and water.
When the fishing gets bad, I wash the kayak.
You wash the bad juju off.
When Pam gets to the house, I want you to call or text me after you go to the back of her car, and I want you to take a sniff of the back of her car and tell me what it smells like. She says she cleaned it out, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, she smells it. Last time I was with her, she had some gulp spilled in there, so. Little gulp juice. Yeah, never hurt anybody.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it's a positive. It's a positive low.
Yeah.
So, perfect.
All right. So Jeff?
Chase crawlers.
Well, the big negative I like, but not in some of the areas that we're looking at this weekend. So.
And you're going to go out Sunday?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go 54 miles out tomorrow. Go fish some deep water.
Okay. That's deep.
Get my elusive red snapper, and I'm hoping I get a grouper.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm really hoping to get a grouper. That's some of my favorite eating fish.
Well, I know they're out there,
if we get
but like
lucky,
I said,
maybe some dolphin will fly through also.
They're getting them 5 miles offshore now. And, I mean, they're getting them 20, 25 plus. Big snappers. So, depends on
5 miles.
5 miles is where cousin Tim.
I might have to go Sunday in my 16-footer.
We'll go out in the kayak.
Oh Lord! I hear.
If it's going to be Lake Atlantic, I'd run out there.
Yeah.
5 miles.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
until you look up and all of a sudden the sky goes from blue to black. And in a matter of 3-4 minutes, you know.
That's why I would make sure that.
And the seas go from 1 foot to 6.
Yeah. I'm a Coast Guardsman. I can figure the weather out beforehand. If it's going to get like that, I'm not going out.
Yeah, Wednesday night it was getting ugly Wednesday night on us. It was doing circles or cookies around us.
And then like the Wednesday before, they fished out of Goodby's.
Yeah.
And
we didn't go.
Yeah. I heard no fish were caught. Shocking. Yeah. No fish were caught, and they gave everybody their money back.
Oh, that was nice of them.
That's what I heard.
I'm not real particularly fond of that area, and it's closer to my house, so I'm not. I've heard.
Yeah,
I haven't really,
horrible area.
I haven't really tried, so I just kind of like I'm stuck.
I wouldn't. I don't blame you. I would not waste my time going over there.
I know some people that do well out of there, but
right. There's absolutely no big redfish or anything.
No,
that
you're funny.
None.
So how often does Pam come up and you guys go out? A couple times a year?
It just depends on her schedule when she's needing to come. Has a tournament up here. Or
she has
the online stuff.
An online tournament, and she has to get fish on this coast.
So, and like last time I was for Crystal River, I was at her house. So.
Yeah, Steenhatchee and all that, that's just right up the street from her, 2 hours?
We stayed in Steenhatchee on that one, so we actually had a hotel room there.
At the Sea Hag.
Yeah, it just depends on where we're.
It's a nice little rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually didn't get to stay at the Sea Hag. We got to stay at another little place right there, and totally clean. Steve and I stayed there when we were pre-fishing for the Florida Lure tournament that was going to be over there, but then it got canceled with the whole craziness. So.
Okay.
That's where I hit my turkey.
Give us some secrets on what you're going to use for your tackle.
I always
off the bat,
okay,
I know.
Well, listen, when it gets, I have a friend that fishes with us, and like he said, he goes, you can't argue it does produce, and that thing does produce a lot of hits. Now, mind you got to know how to work it, where to work it, and what speed to which to work it, and you got to play the game. They're not hitting it particularly fast. Usually, you got the part where they're aggressive and they'll hit it at any speed, and you got the part when it's cold, so they're lazy and they don't really get aggressive, and then you got the part when it's hot and they're lazy and they don't get aggressive.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
And that's where we're at now.
Yeah. So you gotta cadence.
Or you just pop.
I'm just
pop,
just
real,
nice and
real
slow. The other thing, too, is you got to look at if you're fishing an area where the reds are real spooky. If they're real spooky, you need to take in consideration they're not going to want necessarily something that's really aggressive and loud, possibly. You can get the aggressive and loud, and maybe you can get the strike where it's more the just the auto response strike. But if they're being spooky and stuff, they may back off from something that's really loud. So the counteraction to that is listen to the tone of your topwaters, or work on not giving them as hard of a tug, so that the noise they make is not nearly as aggressive.
Sometimes, when you're walking the dog, popping it back and forth, left and right, I'll work it in just a slow, steady movement, whereas instead of more dog walking, it's more just taking a walk.
Well, and I'll do I do that, and I'm just kind of real slow, boom, boom. Because that gives them time to go, there it is. Huh. Okay.
Do I really want this?
Maybe so.
Yes.
Do you put in your head how much time you're going to spend in a spot?
It depends on whether I'm...
when is it time to get the heck out of here?
Well, are you tournament fishing, or are you fishing for fun?
Just fishing for a heck of it.
If I'm fishing for fun, then I'll fish thorough. And the reason is because I need to understand how the area works.
Right.
Especially if it's a new area.
Yeah.
If I know the area really, really well, I tend to kind of know how it works. So my placement of my lures are going to be more exact, and I'll be like, pop, 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 no. And I also work with, my significant other. So we tend to work in pairs and work the water column.
Mm-hmm.
He'll tend to throw a lot more plastic and subsurface, as well as topwater, of course. But, if I've got topwater covered and we're trying to investigate the area, then he's working the other two. And, we're we're watching to see what we see related to movement of water or bait or even fish.
And tournament fishing, that's a gimme. I mean,
you
don't get done in a certain amount of time, buddy. You got to get a fish somewhere.
Yeah, so I mean, you end up starting to clock watch and go, okay,
you're looking for movement.
And you're working areas that you tend to know, so you're going down
and
that thing.
And sometimes you second guess. Well, maybe if I just give it 5 more minutes, I might have.
Yeah,
but you do that. It's
a lot of times that's when you just go, hey, I know what this area is going to produce.
You got to make a decision and do it,
and we got to go.
Yeah.
We need to go and move.
904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. 904-831-1023. We should have Mr. Rick Sutherland touching bases with us here by the time we get back. Y'all stand by. We're going to talk a little bass.
I can give you a brand new kitchen in days, not weeks, not months. Hi, I'm Jeff Martin from Martin Appliance and Greystone Kitchens with my secret formula for your new kitchen. Quick and easy and economical. 90% of new cabinets today are painted, modern colors, crisp and clean. 90% of new countertops are granite or quartz, impeccably stylish, incredibly functional. Our secret? We swap your counters and refinish your cabinets to the color of your choice at a fraction of the cost. None of the hassle. And done in days. Call Greystone Kitchens at 213-9100 for your secret solution. Come see us on Phillips Highway across from Regal Cinema. That's Greystone Kitchens and Martin Appliance. New kitchen, new appliances. And if you want new cabinets, I can do that too. I'm a licensed contractor, for crying out loud. Florida State License CGC 1526479.
What you see is what you get. Martin Appliance Family.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Most of us have been spending a lot more time at home recently. Now is the time to join the millions of Americans who have changed the quality of their sleep with MyPillow. Right now, get buy one, get one free pricing on Giza Elegance MyPillows, Roll and Go Anywhere pillows, duvet covers, Giza pillowcases, bolster pillows, and neck pillows. Just go to the radio listener specials page at mypillow.com. Use promo code JAX, J-A-X, or call 1-800-313-0544. If you order Mike's book, your entire MyPillow order will ship for free. Plus, he'll give you a $25 gift card for your next purchase. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to buy one, get one free on pillows, duvets, and more from MyPillow. Call 1-800-313-0544 or go to the radio listener specials page at mypillow.com. Promo code JAX, J-A-X.
Jacksonville Power Sports is your social distancing specialist. Why stay home when you can get out on the water with a new Kawasaki or Sea-Doo personal watercraft? Hit the trails with a new side-by-side or ATV from Can-Am, or discover the open road on a new Kawasaki street bike. They're all under one roof at Jacksonville Power Sports, Atlantic Boulevard, 1/2 mile west of 295. You can check out all the great deals and the huge inventory at JacksonvillePowersports.com. Jacksonville Power Sports, your fun starts here.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we're back. We're back, and I believe we've got this old rascal.
Yeah, old fishing guy.
Yeah. He's got little. I heard he added like little. What's those things? Remember the girls used to put them on their bicycle handlebars? They had little.
Oh, okay.
What was those things when you
tassels? Little tassels?
Yeah, little tassels. He's got little tassels coming off his outboard and everything now.
Well, you make him sound like Elvis.
You know all about that one.
Man, Rick, Linnea just said you're the Elvis of bass fishing.
Yes, I said you're making you sound like Elvis with all the tassels.
Hey, you know,
you're the king.
Yeah, I'm the king. There you go.
Yep. What's up there, big guy?
Oh, man, we're living the dream. It is hot today. We got a little overcast, but use that overcast to the advantage. What I mean by that is get out there. They're going to be spread out. Being overcast, they're going to spread out. And your morning bite could last a little longer. I found out last weekend the morning bite lasted a little bit longer because of the overcast. So use that to your advantage. You know, it's hard to get out there in the sun and just smolder all day. So whenever you get these days that have this overcast, get out there. You know, use it to your advantage. Still protect yourself from the UV rays. But the fish biting's been great, morning, evening, and go deep. Big lures, soft plastics, big cranks. You can get to them in structure in deep water. Or you have to go under high cover or dense cover, you know, shallow. That's where they're at, guys. I mean, if you've seen the show last weekend, I caught a 6.5, and I caught it in the morning bite, 6.5 pounder. It was great, top water bite.
Before the show?
Yeah, right before the show. I mean, right before the show.
Wow.
And
yeah, why couldn't you have waited? Get that on film, you know? Come on, man. You know better than that.
I mean, you know, that's a tough part about the summertime is the morning bite. It doesn't last very long because it gets hot so quick. Was
it one of those? It was this big.
No, I saved it, Joe. I saved it.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah. I saw the fish.
You know, yeah, and I mean, they were schooled up too, which was crazy. I mean, you would sit out there and then they're going and they're chasing bait fish, and you'll see them just hitting on the top of the water. And, man, you just throw out there, and it's great. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of fun. If you get out there early enough or late enough, it is wonderful to get out there and catch these fish when they're in their frenzies and schooled up like that. I mean, it was fun. We were teaming up on them. You know, had a blast. Jeff, you were watching right when we turned it on. I was reeled one in. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. But whenever it gets hot, you're going to have to change your method up.
Yep.
We went to a worm, went to a dark color. You have to change. And when we changed to that worm, it was a 10-inch ribbon-tailed June bug worm, or like you were talking about with a stick bait. Use a stick bait, you know, wacky rig it or Texas rig it. Fish it slow, fish it deep, or around a lot of structure.
Okay.
And that's what's going to produce those big bass.
Yeah.
Find the structure.
Yeah, find the structure. And right now, too, especially if you're a bass angler and you're looking for tournaments, there are a lot of opens and a lot of tournaments right now being held at night, which is phenomenal fishing. You would not believe. And a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, well, night fishing, you got to use something top water, or you have to use something that makes a lot of noise. Yes, that does help. But you'd be surprised how much a worm will produce or a crawl or a soft plastic will produce at night. These fish, their sight and their keen is a lot better than yours and I, you know.
So as far as scents go, like when you're night fishing, what scent do you prefer? Like a garlic on those baits, or do you use unscented baits?
If I use scent, I do like using a garlic scent. You know, I use a lot of non-scented as well, depending on what kind of lure I'm using. Worm, if I can find a scented worm or a scented, you know, soft plastic, if I get garlic, or if you could find bait fish, That's great right there.
Rick, what is, and I get this question from a lot of people sometimes that want to go out and do what you're doing, without giving us your bank account number, what is the expense on something like this, what you're doing? I mean, is it very expensive to do what you're doing?
What, bass fish?
Yeah, I mean, as far as what Rick does, as often as he goes, and not just not your weekend guy.
Fisherman?
Yes.
Well, tournament. I mean, if you just wanted to get out there and compete, you're looking at entry fees could be anywhere from $40 up to $200 or $300 a entry fee.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
But you could find a reasonable. A lot of times they'll do it where it's a team, and they'll have like $50 entry fees, so it's $25 each.
Split it.
Someone pay for gas. Someone pay for gas. You go out there and you have fun. And I mean, if you're one of those guys who just like to go out there and fish anyways, it's not really that bad. It's mostly just the time. You got to put in some time and realize that if you go out there, you may not win. I mean, some of these guys especially these local tournaments, they know these lakes, so make sure that, it's a lot of practice put in and a lot of time on the water is what it takes. But the fuel
can't be that much because you're basically in an enclosed area. It's not like you're out in the ocean and you're going to run 70 miles.
Yeah, we'll do some running.
But what, percentage-wise, 70% of your time is trolling?
Yeah, about 70% of your time is trolling. You're always moving. When you're bass fishing, you're always searching. But you'd be surprised how much fuel you do go through. There's times when you go and make a run, especially on these chain of lakes, where you'll make a 15, 20-mile run.
Right.
There and back, So, I mean, it's not just a pond. There's some of these lakes are pretty good size. You go down to Okeechobee, you might as well be in the Gulf. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a big lake.
Oh, sure. Sure.
But, I mean, most of the time, majority of the time is spent on your trolling motors, which there you go is another expense. Make sure you have all the right gear, the right, you don't want to compete and be, undersized.
Well, they say Okeechobee, I mean, they get a good wind from a certain direction down there, and they can kick it up, 3 to 4 feet out there?
Yeah, there's.
Oh, yeah.
Lake George is the same way.
Yeah, Lake George, too. And Lake George is very shallow, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very shallow.
Yep. Because I know we used to we get one of those double-decker pontoons out of, I can't remember the name. Was that down in Astor, I think, is where we got it from? Holly Bluff? Does Holly Bluff sound familiar? Holly Bluff is where the marina was. And we get those big pontoons. And the houseboats, rather. And we go into the, and I can't remember the name of the park, but big party area where everybody used to go all the time up north of Lake George. And,
and that creek.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Silver Glen?
Silver Glen, thank you very much.
That's it. Silver Glen.
Yeah.
They still party like it's 1999 there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and they always will. Nothing's going to stop them from doing it. Yeah.
No, and I mean, if you make that run up to St. John's, too, through, Lake George, I mean, it just depends. You can run some miles, finding clean and, good water.
Right.
And that's what a lot of us do as bass fishermen. We get out there and we try to, if you haven't pre-fished anything, then going out and finding clean water could be, a challenge sometimes. You have to run some miles to find that.
Okay. All right. So as far as upcoming tournaments, what do you got planned?
Well, we've been talking about doing a Sutherland Challenge. I've been asked to compete in a night tournament next weekend. I'm thinking about doing it because I haven't done the night tournaments lately, but the only one I know that I'm for sure going to as of right now is in October, the National Championship. But I'm probably going to hit some opens between here and there.
Okay.
Just kind of brush up on my skills and make sure I'm ready to go in October.
Well, how's Boss doing? Is she good?
Yeah, she's doing real well. She's actually moving around and getting out and about. And on the 4th of July, she wanted to go out on the boat, and it was a little bit windy, so we decided otherwise. So, she's easing into it, guys, but, she's been on the boat with us on the show via satellite, through her phones to where she can help relay, and you still get her commentary,
Right. Okay. All right, Bo. We'll shout at you next week, I guess.
All right, y'all take care.
And that would be Sutherland Outdoors. At what time, Jeff?
About 7 o'clock in the morning on Sundays. Sunday mornings at 7.
Yeah. That's Sutherland Outdoors. Check that YouTube channel out.
Learn about some bass fishing.
There you go.
You got a fine teacher right there.
That's largemouth bass.
Yeah. Bucket mouths.
Bucket mouths,
Yeah.
All right. Be careful down there, my friend. We'll shout at you next week. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3. We got one more segment. We'll come back and finish it up as soon as we get back. Hold on.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty, your home, your future, our commitment.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, okay, we are back. We're live. And this is the last segment.
That was quick.
Yeah.
That was like blazing fast.
If you do want to make a phone call, 904-831-1023, you got about 10 minutes. Other than that, we are just going to do a follow-up of today.
So you were asking about, baits to use and stuff, and I can't encourage anybody more that, to go with your confidence bait.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what anybody says.
What's
Doesn't matter.
you like?
Well, I like my absolute all-time favorite is a Bone Flash Spook Jr.
Spook Jr.
And I love topwater to begin with. My top-of-the-line go-to bait is a Bone Flash Spook Jr.
Now,
Doesn't matter whether it's sunny. Doesn't matter whether it's cloudy. Doesn't matter whether it's rough. It doesn't matter whether it's smooth and glass. It doesn't matter whether it's 2 o'clock.
Daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime, it does not matter.
Do you have a sentimental Spook Jr. and you just change the hooks out, or you just grab a new one whenever you...
Whenever one dies, I change it out.
Okay.
So, when I mean die, occasionally, I cast at oyster beds, and sometimes you hit one.
Yeah.
You can't control the wind all the time. So, and eventually you'll have a fish rip the whole hook attachment out of your Spook Jr. and bye-bye Spook Jr.
Time to buy a new one.
Time to, and I always replace my hooks on my Spook Juniors.
It's not like the fly fishermen, that certain fly, I got to have that fly, and I'll go after it no matter where it's at.
They eventually die. They eventually crack. They eventually rip the hooks out of them.
And then you can hang it on the wall of death.
Yeah, I could get a couple of them. I've started going through them like it was water at one point. When I'll start off with brand new hooks on it. I won't go with the hook that comes with the standard ones.
Okay, so when you switch them out, what hooks do you use?
We go to those red Trocars.
The red ones?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love those. And then when they start wearing out, and eventually after you catch a lot of fish, they'll eventually start kind of bowing out a little bit.
Yep.
Dull down, and you just replace them again. And if the split ring starts getting a little sprung because you keep replacing the hooks, replace the split ring. So I'll run that top water, with all the color scratched off, all the flash scratched off. It'll have marks
Till
from
it's
the
dead.
Yeah, I'll keep walking it until either somebody breaks it off and takes it, or it gets hooks ripped out of it.
Wow.
So that's my and the only thing I do is put fresh hooks on it for tournaments if it's got older hooks on it. So
now, plastics.
Okay.
What you got?
I'll throw a little bit of everything. I throw everything from Strike First.
Loud color tails.
If you're gonna, I'm not a big plastic person. Okay. I'll throw like a green color. I'll throw like a brownish, goldish color. I'll throw white. Steve loves ones with like chartreuse tails, white with chartreuse tails, or an all white one. Size matters, so you need to, and so does the type of hook and weight you're throwing. You need to decide how spooky the fish are, how light the splash needs to be, how big the mud poof needs to be. Because when you're jigging it along the bottom, they hit and they cause poof poof in the mud.
Oh,
we had a caller.
We got Jim. We got Jim. Hey, Jim.
Jim again.
How y'all doing?
Big
We're good.
Jim.
Yes, sir.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
It's just hot out, man. Doing these tailors.
Gonna be my fishing partner right here.
Yeah.
We gonna go get on them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I've gotten everything. I've got all the stuff lined up. The boat ramp there by your shop there is totally packed at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
the Marine Patrol, they showed up there at 10 a.m. and started checking boats, man.
Good.
Yeah, they're working. They're earning their money this week.
They did.
Yeah, they showed up 2 carloads of them, and they're dressed, not so obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
They're going down there. Yeah, so, to all the people out there, man, abide by the guidelines.
Those are the same ones that used to walk up on the pier all the time and say, can I open your cooler? And you say, yes, you can't open my cooler. Who are you? Yeah. All he had to do was pull that little thing out there. You go, oh, yes, sir, you can open my cooler, and you can.
That little thing being
absolutely, buddy.
Yeah, I was hoping so.
He says, I don't even have to ask. I
Joe
just walk
got
up
excited when he said that.
He just does it so that there's not some ugly confrontation. Somebody takes a punch at him or something.
Yeah, but he's checking for those. Yeah. He's checking for those 10-inch bluefish, and so on and so forth, and so.
Yeah, today's snapper day, so they're all down there in force, man.
Right.
Well, and there's going to be some bycatch, and it'd be good if people aren't taking the wrong things at the wrong size. There's a reason they.
Oh well, people are tempted.
Oh yeah, they are big time.
Hey, they got to make some money this week.
Yeah, they'll never think to check in that cooler. They'll never think to check over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, one guy was at my shop. He was talking smack, and he was telling me about how he was going to get over on them and do this and that. And he got caught with 12 red snapper, and I think it was 25 grand.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah, because
it's really not worth it. I'm just saying.
And then you got to go home and explain that one,
Yeah, we can't go on a family vacation, and the kid's not going to college.
Yeah.
And, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
And the wife says, my attorney will contact you in the morning. Yeah.
That's right.
You can't fix stupid.
There you go. And that's 100%. It's like, you always got somebody that wants to rock the boat. And it's like, well, that's why.
Yeah. There's always somebody that thinks they're smarter than everybody else. Oh, okay.
So everything's going good with the trailer business, Jim?
Yeah, the mobile thing is blown up, man, especially these last 2 weeks. Good. I'm getting 15, 20 calls a day. I can't handle what's happening. But, I
you need a crew, man.
Until dark.
Yeah.
No, I'm not babysitting grown men anymore in my life.
Put Rick Hale on the crew with you. Picture that visual.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I would not want to do the work that Jim does.
No.
No. It's hot, man. Right now, that hard work and 100. It's 95 today. They put 103 heat index.
Hey, up to 109.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna feel like.
All right. Well, let me give you some options. Doing what you're doing or roofing.
Hey, I don't think it's all the same, man. Once you're sweating, you can only sweat so much, man.
Yeah.
Or standing in the road holding a stop and go sign.
I'd rather do that than stand on the roof.
I remember bucking hay in this kind of weather.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord!
Wow.
Hey, man, all that's rough. But laying under that trailer on that 130-degree concrete, and cutting those old rusty stuff out ain't no joke.
Nope.
Yeah.
Putting on those welding gear and
I don't envy the welders. No.
No, man. It's not hot enough. You got to heat that stuff up when you're welding it. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, well, great show so far. Just wanted to call in and let everybody know to, abide by the rules because the man is out there in force.
Absolutely.
They are.
Expected that. Sure enough.
Yep.
So you and Jeff go get hooked up. I went out Wednesday and I gave you some advice. Stay close to the beach, Jim.
Well, I'll take that for sure.
Yeah,
Appreciate
because
y'all. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Stay close to the beach.
We're getting some
That's
good
where the big
intel,
boys
Joe.
are.
Yep. All right, people. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good weekend.
Hey, Jim, if somebody's got a trailer problem, what's the number?
247-1727.
247-1727.
Yep.
That's Fat Cat Mobile Trailer Repair now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's mobile.
right.
He'll come to you.
Big Jim will come fix you right up.
Absolutely.
Do my best. Can't
All
please
right,
them
buddy.
all, but I can try.
All right, man. Be careful.
All right, y'all have a good weekend.
All right, Jim. Talk to you later.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to finish up here shortly.
Yeah, probably in about a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I say,
Less than a minute.
Go ahead, babe.
Go to baits. To use confident baits. Just because nobody else uses them, or they say, I wouldn't do it on this time or that time, doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's half of the battle, is just being confident in what you're throwing and throwing with confidence.
Yep, exactly. 100%.
All right. Want to thank co-host Jeff Altman, co-host Linnea Holiday. Used to be we won't get into all that.
I shortened it.
Okay, you shortened it. And myself, Joe DeYoung. Rick Hale will probably be back next week. I'm not sure because we don't know what
if he ain't playing ball.
Yeah, he ain't
right. Out there playing ball.
Everybody, please have fun out there this weekend.
Have
Stay
a
cool.
safe snapper season.
Watch your backs, and we'll see you next Friday on the Gone Fishing Show. Good day. I got to run all the way over to Orange Park.
Why is that?
I've already been to Orange Park.
On Target Sports.
I've been to Orange Park. I've been to Mandarin.